All right, today we're going to be going over the instructions and expectations that I have for the stock market project. So this is a PDF file that is in Schoology for you to go back and look at. So the objective is to find the profit you will make from an investment portfolio over a 1-month period. And the month we're going to be looking at is July. And then we're going to find the linear regression equation correlation coefficient for that set of data. So how this assignment is going to work is I'm going to theoretically give you $10,000 to invest in at least 5, but no more than 10 publicly traded companies. Then you're going to create an Excel portfolio comparing your beginning portfolio value to the end, and I'm going to show you an example of a portfolio. And just some details, we're going to be using finance.yahoo.com to find all of our data on each stock that you're investing in. It's just a really easy to use website, so I used it last semester and it worked out really well, so we're going to use it again. After selecting the companies you want to invest in, you have to figure out how you want to allocate your money. So for my portfolio, I evenly distributed my money, doing $2,000 in each company. But if you think one company will get you more money, you may want to invest more. So you may want to invest $3,000. And then some you may want to invest just $1,000 or even $500. Okay, you get to decide how much you want to allocate as long as all 5 to 10 stocks, however much you put into those companies, adds up to be $10,000. All right, then we're going to have to determine how many shares of each company that we can have. So the number of shares is calculated by dividing the dollar amount by the stock price. So if I want to invest $2,000 and the stock price is $150, I would do 2,000 divided by 150, and that number would be how many shares I could buy. And if there's a decimal, we're going to round to 2 decimal places. At the end, you're going to go through and calculate how much profit you made during that 1-month period, and whoever made the most profit, they're going to get 5 bonus points on their project. All right, so let's look at an example. So here's my example portfolio, which I have also posted in Schoology for you to look at. So the 3 stocks I used, you are off limits when you use these stocks because I used them. So my first stock was Amazon, and back when I created my portfolio, we were doing the month of January. So your dates are going to look a little bit different than mine, but you're going to go through on Yahoo Finance and pull the data. So you're going to have an opening price, a closing price, and then in the Excel sheet I assigned to you on Schoology, the average price will come up automatically once you fill in the opening and closing price. So you're going to fill in all of this data, okay, for every stock. And it is time consuming, so just know that. I'm going to give you a couple days to get your Excel sheet all worked out. Then after you do that, you're going to make a Desmos graph. So your X column, you're going to number 1 to however many days. In January, there were 20 open days in the stock due to holidays and everything. So mine went 1 to 20. And then the Y column is my average price column from my Excel sheet. So it's this column right here that I put into my Y value of my table. So then Desmos will plot the points. Those are the green points that you see on this graph. Then you're going to come down and type this equation in, okay? And that's going to give you your line of best fit. So you have your correlation coefficient, which is the R value. R equals 0.8827, okay? And that is the number that you're looking for. So once you do that, you're going to take a screenshot of the graph and you're going to put it into your Excel sheet. Then you have to figure out if you made any profit. So I put $2,000 into this stock, which brought me 13 shares. So by the end of the month, my total was $2,017.60. So I only made a profit of $17. So Amazon was not a very profitable stock back in January. So people probably weren't buying a lot of stocks in Amazon because they like Christmas had just happened. Everyone's like kind of out of money when you come to January. So that is a factor that I did not think of when I chose this stock. So those are some things that you need to think of. So now I'm going to show you how to pull your data from Yahoo Finance. So when you go to Yahoo Finance or finance.yahoo.com, it's going to pull you to this website and you're just going to type in the stock. All right, so today an Amazon stock is $183.15. So like I would do 2,000 divided by that number, and then that would give me how many shares I could buy. So when you come here, you're going to go to historical data, and it's going to come up with this table. So you see the dates on the side, and then you'll have your open price and your close price. Those are the two numbers that you're looking for. So you're going to take those numbers from all the days in July, and you're going to put them on your Excel sheet. Okay, this Excel sheet you're going to submit, so you have to have a tab for each stock. Okay, so you'll just submit one Excel spreadsheet on Schoology as your final submission for this project. All right, I've also added a document explaining how to make the Desmos graph, so you can use that as well as the video where I just went over it. But pretty much that's all that there is to the stock market project. So if you have any questions, just let me know.